Man, we are back again. Me and Kuiper, we're back again on the running backs and tight end groups. And Kuiper, we have made it to number 2 on the list. At number 2, Kuiper, who is your best player in this group?
Man, a big theme in this draft has been athleticism. Has been all these position groups getting, they're a little bit smaller, but they move a lot faster. They're a lot more agile, and they break records. Kenyon Sadiq ran a 4.39, breaking Vernon Davis's tight end record for the 40-yard dash, 6'3", 245, 21 years old. This kid's the best tight. He might be the first tight end. He's not my favorite tight end, but he is going to be the first tight end taken in the draft.
When you breaking Vernon Davis records, that's saying something. I remember when Vernon Davis did that. We're like, man, that ain't no tight end. That's a slot receiver. That's a wide receiver. But Vernon was truly a tight end.
Oh yeah.
Now, Sadiq, I know we've had conversations before. Will they leave him at tight end in the NFL? Just for the matchups, is he more like my man at Atlanta? God, why am I drawing a blank?
Kyle
Um,
Pitts.
Cal Pitts. Is he a Cal Pitts or is he more of a just a all around tight end?
I think he's definitely more of a Kyle Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
He's to me the big slot receiver. That's
Mm-hmm.
what he really is to me. There's you're not going to ask this kid to be the inline, edge setting blocker because that's not what he is. He's a pure receiving threat. And you're going to keep him at tight end, though, because at tight end is his biggest mismatch value. He has such an advantage there against linebackers, and he still is able to body corners and safeties.
Man, so you brought it up because I heard you say that he really not an inline blocker.
Nah.
so, so basically, he's not going to be asked to block on the 4th and inches, huh? He's not going to be on the field. He's more that spread offense tight end, basically.
He's definitely a spread offense tight end. I think in order for him to be able to become that true all around tight end, he needs
Mm.
to get into the weight room and he needs to add a little bit more mass because he's got that light frame, man. And I could definitely see NFL level strength is going to be pushing him around. Now it's not for lack of try because he's got the willingness and he does have the drive to want to go and block. There's times where you're gonna see where he's getting put on a wham block where he's getting pulled around and he's gonna make those hits to knock those dudes out of the play. But if you're gonna ask him to go one on one against like a Miles Garrett, good
Mhm.
luck.
Well, a lot of people got him, man, ranked in the first round to be gone as a tight end. So that's telling you how much talent he has. So, what is the one thing when he get in the league he needs to work on?
He needs to work on his hands and
Mhm.
concentration because that's really where it gets bad with him. He had 6 drops last year, and to me, they were all concentration drops. He's not a dude who's gonna be dropping the ball because of from hits and contact. He's gonna be the dude who's gonna drop those wide open passes where he's already looking to run. So to me, that's his biggest knock, and that's why I don't see him as a top 10 pick necessarily.
Okay. All right. Our famous question: football IQ. How is it?
He it's pretty high, I would say. He understands where to sit and when to sit. He just has a problem with working towards the green grass. You always see him where he's just sitting there and not moving. So to me, he needs to work on understanding that he needs to be a little more QB friendly and find the open grass.
All right. So at number 2, we have Kenyon Sadiq. I love his last name, Sadiq, from University of Oregon.